Alright, welcome back everyone. My name is Bert.
I'm Elie.
And welcome back to the Play Everything show. And you're not happy. Are you angry with me?
Yes.
Why are you sitting so far? What did I do?
Just kidding. So the reason I'm sitting so far is because we have a special guest.
Oh, we have a special guest. Who's the special guest?
You don't know him. Just kidding.
I don't know him. And let's take a look. Oh, special guest, come in!
Hey!
Yes!
What's up?
Teddy's back!
Whoa!
So where have you been?
I've been around. I've been around. Yes, I've been around. Yep.
Or maybe you never left.
Yeah. Maybe I've always been
behind the
here.
couch.
Yeah. I've lived behind the couch. It's nice to camp there. It gets comfy. I sleep with the slimes. As you can see, we have a lot of slimes here.
So there has been rumors around that actually I was Teddy. I just put on some weight. So here's clearing it up once and for all that I'm not Teddy.
They're different people.
Yeah, we're different people.
Or maybe we aren't.
Anyway, today we are gonna be talking about.
See guys, I've not been here for such a long time and the show's falling apart. JK, you guys are doing great.
Okay, today we'll be actually talking about our favorite moments of 2021, our favorite games for 2021, and as well as our most anticipated games for 2022.
I see.
Let's go. So, Bert, what was your favorite games of 2021?
Okay, the first one that I actually liked was Returnal. Initially, when I actually tried the game, I didn't exactly know what to expect. But what I liked about the fact of the game is that it was something a little bit new. And even though, you die and then you restart again, and then you die and then you restart again, but every time when you restart, because it's roguelike, right? So it's a very, very different type of gameplay. You don't it doesn't feel as if you are like grinding the exact same thing all over again. And then because there's so many different weapons for you to pick as well, so there are many different ways to play the game. It's like there's some people that really like to just use the really very, very tanky weapons and just face on and hit the enemies. Or alternatively, if you are those who are a little bit more technical, like you like to jump, dodge and everything, that applies for you as well.
Oh yeah, okay.
Remember when it was raining, the controller was vibrating as well, and we were like, okay, well,
I put it on my head. It's raining.
We were actually quite mean to her. We told the controller, we were like, or rather that was me.
That was you, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Don't
me.
put me into
It wasn't
this.
we. I took the controller. I was like, oh my god, it's raining. Elie, feel this. And then we just put it on there. Feel this, Elie. And then she was like, I can feel it in my head.
Oh no! Okay, so I love like the adventure games, a game where you can explore open world, and because nowadays you can't really travel, right? So you really want to explore a new land. The first one would be definitely Ghost of Tsushima, the director's cut, because if you want to play such an amazing game, it's best played on the PlayStation 5 in its best form, in all its 4K resolution glory. You played Ghost of Tsushima, right? Yes. So Iki Island is this amazing DLC, and I think it's such a much needed expansion on Ghost of Tsushima, which is already an amazing game. I loved it. I think it's puts a new twist and dimension into our usual hack and slash, use your bow or your gun or whatever, and with stealth assassination and everything. So you add that into the game, and then you have your haptic feedback once again on your PlayStation 5, and you can explore a whole new island all for you. And most important part of the game, a lot of people love this, but you can actually pet new animals now, right?
Yeah.
What animals can you pet again?
You can pet the deer.
Ah.
Yeah, and because it is on
I had
PlayStation
no
5.
idea.
I miss this joke. Oh my god, Teddy is back.
Yes.
I like the fact that number one, because it's on the PlayStation 5, so you get to pet it in 4K resolution.
Yes, in 4K.
Yeah. And at the same time, I think you did mention one thing that was pretty cool is that Ghost of Tsushima, the I wouldn't say the original version, not the remastered edition, not the director's cut.
The original.
The original
OG,
one.
yes.
The enemies tend to be very, very brutish. I don't know if I'm making a point. Very brutish.
Yep.
Very, very forceful. Like
Yes.
I'm gonna hack you. with honor.
I will wind up, and you have 1 second to dodge.
Yeah. But right now, I think the director's cut, because it's a little bit more different. You see a different. I'm not going to spoil it for those who haven't played the game, but you see a different main antagonist this time. It's a little bit more sneaky, a little bit more smart.
Okay. And you know, the multiplayer experience is quite interesting as well. If you haven't tried Ghost of Tsushima, the multiplayer experience really puts you in the seat with your friends, and then you have to overcome some challenges while using some of the elements of Ghost of Tsushima.
Actually, the multiplayer version is the only reason I played.
Oh.
Maybe there are people like me.
Okay. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Yeah.
Okay, and then now we have heard our favorites. So we are gonna be throwing the ball to
The Resident Evil joke. You've talked about 2 roguelike games, right? I usually am never a fan, but I fell in love with Hades. Oh my god, Hades. Hades
The
was...
game or the character?
Oh, I really love Thanatos. Moving on. So, I remembered when we played Hades here. As soon as I got home, I bought the game.
You started Googling the character's face and using it as your wallpaper.
I totally did that. So yeah, I played the game. I streamed it for I think 10 hours straight. I couldn't feel my thumb. It was so swollen. I couldn't play for 1 week. Don't be like me, because I kept on pushing it so much.
Oh no!
But that's just how much I love the game. I was there for 10 hours, so I got to meet Hades once. Couldn't beat him, sorry for the spoiler. But it was a really, really good game. So with a different weapon, the gaming experience changes. So different weapon, different buff, different enemies, different bosses as well. So it's like a different game that you can just keep on trying out. There's also God mode. I have given up. I really wanted to start. There's also God mode, so I'm currently on God mode, and it makes...
What's God mode?
So God mode makes the game a bit easier. The first time you play, you get like a 10 to 20% damage reduction. And as you play, it caps to 30 games. As soon as you get to the 30th game, it's like 80% damage reduction, more or less, I'm sorry. So if you still can't clear with 80% reduction...
That's like, you know, Doom Eternal, where they ask you to choose the difficulty. Then you got like the baby mode and so that's God mode. It's not called baby mode, it's called God mode. So it makes you feel better.
Yeah, so it's nice that it exists for casual gamers. So I love it.
Okay.
And I also wanted to talk about Genshin Impact.
Oh, what a surprise! Oh, wow, I didn't know that Ellie choosing Genshin Impact. Wow.
My name in Genshin Impact is I love Diluc. I've loved Diluc since day 1. But focusing on this year, we have Inazuma.
Yep.
And then Aloy.
Who's that character? No, JK. Yeah.
So a lot of new characters from the new region, a lot of new stories, a lot of everything new. You get to, what's that, the Oculus? That's strangely my favorite part. There's this thing you collect called the Oculus.
The Oculus of the different regions.
Yeah, they're found on top of mountains or very random caves and stuff. And then if you miss one, you get to look for the entire all over again.
For the perfectionists out there, yes.
Yes. So I haven't actually started on that, but I have finished Inazuma. I recommend it for everyone. Like, I think Genshin is a game that can be enjoyed by everyone. Like, legit, everyone. We got Inazuma and then Aloy.
Yes.
So tell us more about Aloy, Bert.
Okay, so for Aloy, I think that you actually do get it as a special character on the PlayStation version.
She's a 5-star character, right?
Yeah, along with the weapon. So it's not just a character.
The Predator Bow, right?
Correct. So I mean, you're getting a free 5-star character. So why not?
Yeah, why not?
But while we're on that note, think fast. Your favorite character?
Diluc.
Diluc. Like, the joke is like Diluc has been so great. He's the husbando, but then he fell off. But we're gonna ignore that.
So I'm the only one that's looking for a waifu lah. So
But Diluc's gone new.
Diluc Zhongli.
That's cute.
Moving on.
My favorite play everything moment was actually training up for Demon Souls.
Oh my god, the PTSD.
So look at two of them already look tired.
No, it's one of those rare events wherein the day wasn't enough to finish the shoot.
Yes.
That's what I can't forget.
So I'll get to that. So Demon Souls was, if you, because remember there was this time where I was training for Sekiro, I think 2 years ago.
Okay.
So now I had to train for Demon Souls to teach everyone how to play Demon Souls when it first came out. So not gonna lie, you don't see the effort that went behind the camera to play the game at home when everyone's just there. Oh wow, he makes it look so easy. but on top of the training, my favorite moment was when I found out how to defeat the dragon. Remember how I had to defeat the dragon when I stayed there and I say, okay, cast a spell. Hey, how was your day? So there was this trick, not a hack, but a trick where you can kill the dragon by just standing there and flinging spells with a with a mana regeneration ring, and that was basically it. So we took a good 30 minutes flinging spells and waiting for the spell to recover. And then when I shared that with the producer, who you can't see, and Elie, both of them immediately went crestfallen.
Are you serious?
You guys should have actually filmed the behind the scenes of you training.
Everyone was like, what? Okay.
With Eye of the Tiger, spliced in the background music.
Because the gap is just too different. Like at the first shoot,
Yes.
he was like, okay, dying.
Yeah.
And then on the second shoot, oh, you gotta do this and then you gotta do that. And then we were like, okay, carry on. And I have to share this as well, your Sekiro. I'm gonna be fully honest. We got to the Sekiro shoot and I played the game. 6 hours on the mini boss, we all know that story. And then he was trying to beat. Who are you trying to beat?
Which one? The first one? The last boss?
The last boss.
I don't remember his
Okay,
name.
so he was practicing beating Ishin?
Yes! Ishin!
Over and over again before we started recording, and he's been doing it like for 3 times. And for I think 2 hours of shoot, I was just watching him. I never expected him to win. I'm like, I believe in you, but I'm like, it's not gonna happen, isn't it? And then he did. So
I believe in you.
Yeah. So Demon Souls is something like that. So Demon Souls is it's actually the interesting thing about Demon Souls is that it's less skill focused and more studying focused. So all the wiki tabs that I have open. Factstra Life is the best website, guys. Just doing a plug there. Factstra Life, you get all your facts, all your wikis, all your weapons, all your guides and everything. So when I was playing Demon Souls, I had, I think, 25 to 28 tabs open on my phone, and I had to just reference it when I play on the PlayStation, just how to defeat this boss. So that was me training for Demon Souls for you guys. That was fun.
a couple of weeks ago, okay, I cannot forget about this. We played Just Dance 2022. And the reason I wanted to talk about it is I've been here for almost 2 years now, so we've played a bunch of different games, right? But Just Dance was a very special shoot because we got here, me and Bert. I wish you could have joined us. Like we had like the dancer energy, but with the gamer stamina.
I was in a panda costume. Y'all didn't know. Sometimes I was in the costume, not like the actual guy.
And there was also
She just said it. We had the dancer energy, but the player stamina.
Yeah, so we were tired for 3 or 4 songs, but it was a very special experience because we have gamer friends, right? Like you normally play, but you don't normally do something that requires you to move and exercise.
True.
So it's something I would never forget because it's a different fun than what we normally experience. And if you haven't watched it yet, Bert danced some Blackpink song.
Blackpink!
That was fun. What's your favorite moment?
Okay, my favorite moment was actually the first time. The first time I joined both of you guys for a show, which was, I believe the game we played was It Takes Two.
Yeah,
It Takes Two. It was really, really interesting, especially when Teddy and I were ganging up to disturb Ellie the entire time.
Oh yeah, we were pulling out the nails.
Yeah, we were pulling out the nail whenever she's clinging on, and then we
pull out the nails.
Yeah,
yes.
and then it did have that. Teddy was like turning to me. So we,
That game is nice.
yeah, and then after that we started like smashing her into the walls and things like that. It was heaps
Why
of fun.
did they remind it? Why do they
It's not
look
PvP.
back and it's fun? When I look back, it's like, oh, it takes two.
It's not a PvP game, by the way. It's not a PvP. It's a co-op game.
Yeah, but it was actually quite fun because I found that game when it first started out, it seemed very, very innocent. I'm not sure whether is innocent the correct word to use for that game.
It's definitely not like a kid-focused game.
Yeah.
It's kid-friendly, but it's not like kid focused.
Yeah, but as it progressed, it became kind of a little bit less innocent. The game started to become a little bit less innocent, but it was all still fun as well.
Yep.
But of course, without that first shoot, I would have met all of you guys.
Yeah.
So it was lots of fun.
All right, nice.
Okay, so I want to talk about the games that we're most excited about, the ones that haven't come out yet. You know, all the hype and those things. So I want to talk about it first. For Souls fans, I'm so excited for Elden Ring, because what I realized is from all the previous version of Dark Souls, there's always this forever solid fan base. And every time I meet a fellow Dark Souls fan, you can't forget everything you've been through. It's like Sekiro as well. Like, remember this boss? You can't forget about it because it's like, oh, that's 8 hours of my life. Yes, I remember that boss. So there's this always very close bond, and I'm so excited that we get another game for that. Also written by George R.R. Martin, and we are all Game of Thrones fans, right?
Yeah.
Khaleesi has come back to Westeros.
So that's very exciting. Can't wait how the graphics are gonna be so good, and it's gonna take so many hours of my life away again.
Okay, so I'm most excited about Horizon Forbidden West because my favorite character, like I think one of the most favorite protagonists of all the entire games is Aloy, and I think she's coming out, and I love playing as her because you know she is through and through a very strong-headed female lead, and I think that's actually one of my most favorite part of playing Horizon Zero Dawn. There's a lot of ways to get to point A, there's a lot of ways to kill an enemy, and you can use stealth, you can use your bow, you can use melee, and I put this in inverted commas, and that's actually one of my main points of why I'm super excited about Forbidden West. So her melee isn't that strong, let's put it that way. It's a bit clunky, let's just put it out there. And end of the day, you're always trying to use your bow because the melee isn't that strong. But now they have actually teased that in Forbidden West, her melee is going to be stronger, more fluid, and I'm super excited about that because she's actually a character who's very agile. She's a character who can flow with the water and then attack the enemies, and then when you go and you just palm and miss. so that's something really annoying. That's like when you look at the cutscene of Diluc, and he's throwing his broadsword here and there, and he's like destroying all the Abyss mages, and then when you play Diluc, it's a totally different story. Okay, back to Forbidden West. So Forbidden West, she's much more agile. You can see the stealth element is still there. She has more tools up her sleeve, and I think it's going to be a really, really, really fun game. Enemies are definitely stronger, and another good thing about Zero Dawn is that the enemies are actually tough. Like, it is not Dark Souls tough, but you're definitely not looking at Witcher 3 easy. Yeah, it's tough. And the early game will actually destroy you. Like, it's actually tough. So looking forward to that in Forbidden West. And what are you most excited about coming up?
Actually, it's really hard to just pick one. To be fair,
yes,
there's
yes.
so many
A
to
lot.
look out for. Forspoken, Ghostwire Tokyo, so many. But I specifically picked this so that I can take this out.
Oof.
So that I can actually take this out right now. Yes, because I am totally excited about God of War Ragnarok that would be coming out. This officially would be, I think, the 9th installment of the God of War series, with so much more before that. Now, the previous one that, of course, we played, the previous God of War, we see the introduction of a new character that accompanies the ghost of Sparta, Kratos. There's none other than his son, Atreus. Without spoiling too much of the storyline for everybody, this time round, when you're taking a look at Ragnarok, based on the video releases, the trailers that I've seen, Atreus has actually grown up a little bit. So, as opposed to him being a kid, you get to actually see him being a more temperamental teenager right now. He gets a little bit more quippy in his retorts. You know, previously Kratos, of course, was like, "Boy, do this, boy, do that," and he'll be, "Yes, father, yes, father." But right now, he tends to retort. So it's actually quite
It's in
funny.
his rebellious emo teen
Yes,
phase.
yeah, and based on what I've seen as well, yes, the Leviathan axe is still around.
Okay.
So I would assume that the gameplay is pretty much still similar to the previous installment. And at the same time, of course, also inclusions of some of your favorite Norse gods as well. Yes, Thor has been revealed that he's going to be part of the game. I apparently have the body of Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the body of Thor. I call him Bro Thor, you know? Bro Thor.
Which, by the way, a lot of people are saying that's how strong men used to look like
Yes.
in the past. Yes.
See?
That's the symbol of strength.
You look like
Yeah.
a reasonable man.
Yes, I'm a
Yes.
reasonable man, yes.
So yes, that is actually one game that I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
And there we have it, the last and final episode of the Play Everything Show for 2021. So once again, thank you everyone for watching. Remember to keep checking out the PS stores. There's going to be lots of sales, upcoming sales during this period as well.
Yeah.
So get all your games. Be sure to check out all our upcoming content as well.
For a minute there, I got scared of you saying the last episode forever.
So till next time, if you have not already, if you do like our video, please remember to like and subscribe for more content. I'm Bert.
I'm Ellie.
He's Teddy! And do join us next year for the Play Everything Show! If you like our video, please remember to like and subscribe for more content.